Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or hey if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today's video is going to be a spend the day with me vlog. So we're going to be going book shopping, we're going to be doing a bit of work in a cafe, we're going to be reading my book in the park as the sun sets. We're just going to be doing wholesome, cute activities that are just super fun, self-care vibes, just wholesome energy. And I also really wanted to go to Waterstones to browse the new in releases, because there is a few right now, like the Abby Jimenez book and the Jessa Hastings book. I really wanted to see all of those. Whether or not I will buy them, you will have to see. Please bear with me as well, I have been trying to get up some reading vlogs, however obviously it is assignment season and I don't have any of my books with me here, so they are going to come over the next few weeks, but I just thought I wanted to get a video up, and who doesn't love a bit of book shopping? So I thought we'd just go along, we'll go book shopping. It's a cute short video, obviously it's not really the longest video, but I thought that, you know, it'll be cute and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I am painfully awkward at vlogging or filming in my uni house. I just physically cannot do it. It actually gives me the scaries and I am much more comfortable doing a voiceover, so hence the format of this video. However, I am actually leaving for pretty much like Easter break, summer break. I'm kind of almost done, so there's going to be lots and lots and lots of content coming your way that I am a lot more comfortable filming at home. I don't know if it's obvious in the format of my videos when I am at uni, but it definitely does take a lot of confidence for me to put out videos while I'm here. But here is me doing my makeup. I have sped it up. I'm actually not this fast at doing my makeup. I've sped it up. I'm doing a nice light makeup routine. I also have not tanned in this clip, which I'm kind of trying to be more confident without fake tan on right now, because, you know, sometimes it's not the vibe to be tanning every Thursday. It's honestly a lot of effort and I'm trying to be more comfortable in my own like skin tone. So here is me doing a nice light natural makeup look. And yeah, I am actually packing up my second year uni room this week, which is kind of crazy. I'm only really coming back after the Easter break for a couple of days, and then that is me done for second year, and I have a really long summer. So I'm definitely going to be putting a lot of energy into this channel. However, it's kind of crazy to say that I am now almost finished being a second year student. I am going to be moving into my last year, my third and final year, and I don't really know how to feel about that. But grab your snack, grab your drink, grab your blanket, or I don't know, and just sit back and relax and enjoy. Okay, so plan of attack is gonna be, I am gonna walk into town and I'm gonna try to do some work there and like get a coffee and just to like kind of get out of the house, because I really can't do work in the house. I'm gonna try to do some work there, and I'm also gonna go, I think, and have a little browse around some shops. I think I'm gonna go browse around Waterstones because I really wanna look at the new Jessa Hastings release. I really want to maybe buy it, but we'll just have to see because I'm kind of not meant to be purchasing books right now. I keep seeing loads of stuff about it on TikTok and about how there's lots of clues for Daisy and Christian and like different scenes that happened within the Magnolia Parks universe that are like repeating and happening in this book. It's called The Conditions of Will and it literally just came out. I also kind of want to look for Abby Jimenez's new release, which is called Say You'll Remember Me. I think that is part of the interconnected standalone series. So there's Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and Every Summer After. Summer will be something to do with summer. Why can't I remember the name right now? It's just left my brain. But I do think that that one relates to that series and I love that series. I think like it's a 5-star for me. I think 2 were 5 stars. Part of Your World was 4.5 stars, and I've heard people say that this is like one of her best books yet, so of course I really want to get to it. Plus the cover is really cute. I really like what she's doing with her covers recently. And also this is this week's current read of choice is Kiss the Sky by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the 4th book in the Addicted/Calloway Sisters universe. So we have Addicted, is it the first one called Addicted? And then then Ricochet, and then Addicted for now, and then Kiss the Sky, which actually is the first book in the Calloway Sisters segment of it. So this one follows Rose and Connor, who are Lily and Lo's, well, not both. They are, Rose is Lily's sister, and Connor is part of the friendship group. So I did start this morning, and I really want to get a chunk of it done. So I think after I have been on my little expedition out, I think I might go and find somewhere to sit and read this and soak up the sun, because it is very sunny today, and I feel like that could be cute. Maybe I'll be able to get through a decent chunk of it. I've had this for quite a while now, sitting in this room, and I've still not gotten around to it, and I love this series. The last book was 5 stars. I know I've been anticipating Rose's story for the longest time, because I feel like I really resonate with her in some ways, and I just feel like she's gonna be my favourite sister. I love her, and I also love Connor. So that is the plan. We need to get our stuff, get my bag, pack my laptop, get my headphones. Probably going to listen to some bookmarked pod, because I have some episodes to catch up on I have not listened to yet, and we've just had the most groundbreaking news ever. Destiny Sidwell, the Queen herself, is engaged and pregnant. When I saw it, I gasped like she is my friend or my family member, and she is in fact neither. I am so happy for her. I can't even fathom. So now I'm gonna like be watching her videos, trying to pick up the clues that I missed. And yeah, I need to catch up on the podcast anyway. There's a few episodes that I've not listened to, and it's my favourite podcast ever. So I gotta get caught up with that. Maybe we'll do an outfit of the day before I leave. Also, my bookmark is really cute. It's got butterflies on it. I just thought that was cute. Is that focused? I'm not sure. Am I focused? Yeah. Okay, here is the outfit of the day. The lighting is terrible, actually. Shoes from Adidas. Joggers from Kai, the label. These ones are so comfy as well. I feel like I wear them all the time at this point. And this cardigan is from Shein. I've actually like unbuttoned it just a little bit, just kind of make it more of like a top than a cardigan. And this is the makeup. I've just gone super simple, super light today. I really want to fake tan, but I've not got my mitt with me here, so I'm gonna have to wait till I go home. But this is the makeup, and then the hair, done nothing to it, literally just blow dried it. And this is the bag, which actually goes really nicely. Oh, that's my air tag. Oh. This is from Levi's. Can it not? Okay, never mind. We have touched down in Waterstones, so immediately I realised that they have now released the paperback version of The Crimson Moth, so if you are looking for that one, then there you go. They also had Fear the Flames, which I've seen kind of mixed opinions about, but I have seen it talked about quite a lot. I believe it was traditionally published recently. They also had this one by Brandon Sanderson, which I've never seen before. And this one is very high up on my TBR. It's called Dragon Rider, and the cover and the premise just really intrigue me. Anything with dragons I will be reading, absolutely. They also had these gorgeous bath salts, which I thought would make such a perfect gift if you were, you know, maybe putting together a hamper or just wanting to get someone a book for their birthday. I feel like this would go really nicely with that, and they were really cute as well. Then I saw that they had the coolest board games. They have a Bridgerton board game, which is literally like, I need this in my life. I feel like this would be so fun, such a cool premise, and also the box is really, really pretty as well. Really want to do more board games. And they also had a Jane Austen one, which again seems really fun, seems really cool. This box was actually heavier than it looked and I was struggling to turn it around with one hand, but it does look super fun, and like I said, need to get into more board games. This book is actually on my 25 books to read in 2025, My Sister the Serial Killer. The cover is super cool and it's actually a lot thinner than I thought it was, so this would be a great like holiday thriller or one to pick up to girls. Always intrigues me. It's like a crime section, but they're all really sort of oldie looking, like retro covers, and I feel like they're just so pretty. And also sometimes like an Agatha Christie or like a crime old whodunit type of thing is really, really fun, so I love that. And I have actually seen this one on BookBeat. I was going to listen to the audiobook of it, but it's like a female rage thriller type book and it looks really good. The cover's also gorgeous. This is the special edition section. I always look at the Little Women special edition, and they also had a really nice Persuasion one. Oh no, sorry, Pride and Prejudice. I have not seen what this one is, but I thought the cover was cute. Also, I always nearly pick this up because it sounds super thought-provoking and interesting, but I never end up actually buying it, but one day maybe. Also saw Crescent City. I think this is the second one. It is genuinely humongous. I am scared for when I have to read that. They also had the Prettiest Seven Sisters special edition, which I've not read yet, but I do own, and I really am excited to read the whole series. They also had a gorgeous Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo edition, which I realised had these gorgeous rings down the side. I think this is really pretty. Somebody give me some short classic recommendations because I feel like they'd be really good for the train or the bus, just to like pick up and just like fly through in one sitting. This one was really cute. I love the cover, but they had so many, but I just don't really know where to start. Also really want to get into some F1 romance. Throttled is the Lauren Asher first book in the series, and these book spines were really satisfying altogether. Loved those. This series is one high up my priority list. It's Shogun by James Clavell. I just feel like this is going to change my life. I am so interested to pick up this series. Also, the spines all match up and it's just gorgeous. I cannot wait, but it's so long. These covers were also really gorgeous, super simplistic, but I feel like that's really effective sometimes, and I would feel really cool reading this on the train. So the Penny D section, I really need to collect the Devil's Night series. I've got book 1, but I need to get book 2 because I really want them for the shelf. Spotted some gorgeous fantasy hardbacks on the fantasy table. This one was really pretty. I've never actually seen anyone talk about it, but the cover was gorgeous and I'm interested to know what that's about because it's so thin. Also, these sprayed edges were really nice. I love this table. I have actually read book 1 in this series, but I did give it away because I had the indie edition and then she stopped publishing those. And then I found The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings and I was so excited because the cover is genuinely gorgeous. One thing about Jessa Hastings is she will deliver with her covers. I mean, this is just stunning. I've heard incredible things about it and I am definitely going to pick it up at some point. I also saw Alex Astor's new release. This is her debut romance book. It's Summer in the City, and again, I've heard really good things about this one. It is actually set in New York and I really like how bright the cover is. This one was really cute as well because the sprayed edges are just adorable. I'm not sure what this is actually about, but I do think it's really cute. I saw this on Hayley Pham's video and she raved about it. It's a debut novel and I love the cover, love the premise. This book I've never seen before, but had the prettiest, like, I don't know what these are called, pages, like the start pages. They were just gorgeous, super nicely illustrated. Then of course I had to go over to the Book Talk Romantasy section. I mean, I really want to pick up this series, but I'm kind of scared. They had so many good ones. I also spotted my all-time favourite cowboy romance. I read this when it was indie published and I still need to collect the actual covers, because if you are looking for a great cowboy romance, then this is the one to start. It's so good. Yay! I then found the Abby Jimenez book. It was gorgeous, the spine is gorgeous, the cover is gorgeous, really love the premise. But then I headed upstairs because that is where the fantasy section is. These are all the nice hardbacks that they've got. I always look at the Poppy War special edition because it's genuinely one of the nicest special editions I have ever seen. Those sprayed edges are just gorgeous, but again, I'm scared to start this series because I've heard it's intense. I think that this is honestly my favourite section of the whole of the shop. I just love this section. I had to pick out the Book of Israel. I actually got this for my birthday and I can't wait to read it. I'm so excited. I've literally heard incredible things about it. And then I just had a little browse, to be honest. Didn't really have anything in mind. I just really like browsing all of these. They usually have some like ones I've never heard of as well, like this one, which was also super floppy, which why can't all books be like that? Like, it's just the most ideal way to read a book. I also really liked the premise. It sounded super interesting, so I might pick this one up at some point. Sure, I saw this book in one of Ellen Catherine's videos. I don't know too much about it, but the cover is quite cute. They also had the second one. I'm not sure if it's a series or a duology. I don't really know, but it was cute. And then I just kept browsing. I saw The House on the Cerulean Sea, which I really want to listen to the audiobook of because I've heard that they have different voice narrators and it's meant to be a really fun time. This was the Romantasy table, which had honestly some good picks. Really like this. Love how the cover is metallic. It was absolutely gorgeous. And I've heard great things. I would like to try that one. Not heard the greatest things about this one, but the cover was quite cute. Not sure if I'll ever pick that one up. I heard incredible things about this. Love the cover. The second one just came out, if you're wondering. They didn't have it though, I don't think. Really good things about this. I've heard it's meant to be quite funny, like a comedic fantasy, like a low stakes comedic fantasy. Me and my sister really want to read this one together. It's actually about two characters from the Tinkerbell films and it's meant to be so heartbreaking, but we love the Tinkerbell films, so we really want to read it. Plus the cover is gorgeous. This was in the YA section, and again, I've heard really good things about this one. It's called The Rose Bargain, and I think it's meant to be like a whimsical fairy tale-esque fantasy romance type of book, and yeah, heard great things about it. It's meant to be quite poetically written. I have come to Black Sheep Coffee and I've got a regular iced latte, which is very, very strong. I also use my voice because it is literally just coffee and milk, because I forgot to add the sweetener, so it's very, very strong. I tend to like a sweet coffee. This is not really the best. It's also quite loud, so, and I forgot my mic, which is interesting to know. I got the adapter for it, so the adapter doesn't actually fit in my phone, and I have not been able to do any talking clips because I only have my phone, I don't have my camera which has my mic on it, and then my travel mic, it doesn't have the right adapter for this phone, so I've just basically, I'm going to do a voiceover, but I wanted to do a quick talking clip here, and I've just been quite sad because I can't do any talking clips. I've just sat down and I'm doing some work in Black Sheep now, so I'm getting some work done. I'm trying to write my intro for one of my essays, and then I'm hoping to, before the sun sets, I'm hoping to be able to go sit on a bench or something and read a few chapters of my book while it's nice and light outside. I don't know if I'll get to do that. It is 5:30 right now, so I feel like I could make it. Literally just sit and read 2 chapters. Just I don't know, it's just it's quite peaceful, quite a nice decompress. A quite nice way to decompress, so I'm hoping to do that. I really want to continue. Is it Kiss the Sky? Is that the name of the book I'm reading? I think so. I also didn't end up buying Conditions of Will. I was so close to buying it because I really want to read it, but I didn't actually end up doing that because I don't really need to buy books right now. I have too many and it was quite expensive, but I probably will end up ordering it. I know I will, but I just felt in that moment I was no. I've also had a blueberry caramel muffin from M&S. I was waiting around for the cookies. I feel every time I go in they don't have the cookies, and I was waiting around for them to put them out and they didn't end up putting them out, and then I went upstairs go wander around to wait, and then when I got back downstairs they had actually sold out already. So in the 2 minutes I was gone, they must have put them out and sold out already. So I was great. I've waited around for no reason, so I ended up getting a blueberry muffin, which was stunning anyway, which is fine. So I got that was gorgeous, and now I'm going to continue this work and then hopefully go read, hopefully have a little debrief at the end of the day. But that is my update. Sorry for the audio, it's not the best. I really wish I had my mic, but unfortunately I do not. So yeah, also my bag has been rubbing on my joggers, which, as we know, my favourite joggers. My bag has been rubbing on it on the whole walk there, because it's quite a long walk from my house to the city centre. I think it's 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and my bag has been rubbing against the side of my leg, and my favourite joggers are now all bubbly in that area, so that's not ideal because they are my favourite and now they're all bubbly, which is not good, but we're working with it. Hopefully I can shave the bubbles off or something, I'm not sure. I want to sit in here and finish off my intro. I've got 50 words left that I want to get done of this, and then maybe we'll have time to go find somewhere to sit and read my book, because I really want to do that. I have made it to the park now. I found a bench. I'm actually in a cute area, and I'm gonna start reading my book. So I'm currently on page 50, I think. Yeah, 50, and I'm gonna try aim to get to page 100 while I'm here. Not sure how feasible that is because the font is quite, well, it's not that the font's small, it's just that the pages are really long, so there's a lot more text on them. But I'm gonna try read at least a few chapters, and then I'm gonna head home because I'm on pretty low phone percent, and I don't really want to walk home with no phone percent. So that is the plan. I am so far really enjoying this because I love Rose and Connor, and also isn't it just one of the nicest things to just sit in the park. I've still got my coffee. I've just fallen over in public. I did just take a fall. The iced coffee sloshed kind of everywhere. I was walking and on the phone to my boyfriend, and then my foot just did that thing where it cockles over, and my foot, my ankle just went and snapped. Well, it didn't snap, but it cockled over, and I was just great, everyone saw me. There was a bus right next to me, lots of people behind me. I was in the middle of a rant and I probably looked quite crazy, so I'm pretty humbled from that, and I'm still trying to recover from being so humbled by that right now. So I'm just gonna kind of sit here in peace with my thoughts, because that has well and truly humbled me, and now I feel I just need to sit in silence. I might even put my headphones in. I wonder if there's a playlist for this book. I feel it's giving me maybe some Taylor Swift vibes. I feel Rose and Connor give me, I don't know what what Taylor Swift era they give me. I don't know, but I've also really been loving Selena Gomez's new song, Bluest Flame. That has been on repeat for a while at the moment. I'm really enjoying that. And I feel like I'm always like and, but also there was just a golden retriever next to me, and it was the cutest thing ever, and it just makes me really miss Cindy, because Cindy is honestly my soulmate, and anytime I'm at uni I miss her so much, and I'm currently missing her so much. I just really need to go and have a hug with her. It's made me miss her, but also I love seeing dogs out in public because it just kind of gives me serotonin. Is that the right thing? Yeah, so this is me. And this is also kind of defeating my embarrassment of vlogging in public, because I always get super embarrassed and shy, so I'm kind of trying to be brave today. I'm being a brave girl. Yeah, so I'm gonna sit here, see how many pages I read. I will update, and that is me for right now. Literally read a page, but one of the things that I really like about this series is how flawed all the characters are. I feel like that is what makes up a good series, like when the characters all have such unique personality traits and like things that make them them. I feel like that's what I really like in a series, because I love the Magnolia Park series, and this reminds me of like an American version of them. And yeah, I just feel like every character has something different that makes them sort of easy to like, but also when you do like them you really do understand them and love them. Because I feel like obviously we know Lily and Lo's issues, and then we have Rose, who kind of struggles to let go, and she's like got OCD. She's struggles to be quite free-minded. And then we've got Connor, who I don't feel like we know too much about Connor yet, but he obviously likes to be super smart, likes to not show his emotions too much. And then we've got Reich, who I feel like he has like a hero complex. And we also have Daisy, who has impulse issues. So everyone's got like something going on, and I'm interested to see how Daisy and Reich's book pans out, purely for the reason that their age difference at the moment is really scaring me. Like, how are they going to have a romance? I am confused, because they are currently, I think he's 23 and she's 17, and they met when she was 16 and he was 22. So I'm a bit confused how this is going to evolve into a romance, because I do feel like in the previous books the way that Reich flirts with her is very off-putting and uncomfortable. So I'm interested to get to their book to see how that pans out, because at the moment I'm like, girl, how's this going to work? Because I don't see it. I'm like, girl, he should not be flirting with a 16-year-old, in my opinion. I don't know. But I think that this one's going to be my favourite, although I did love the last one. I do love Lily and Lo. I don't know if I'm going to love Rose and Connor the best or Lily and Lo, but at the moment I feel like it could be Rose and Connor, just because I feel like Rose is just such a softie, but she's just got this hard exterior. She loves things to go her way, and I really want to see how she is like into this book, because I feel like we've not really seen her true side yet. I have ended up reading 10 pages. I think, no, 12 pages. I'm on page 62, chapter 6. And I'm going to stop there because my phone is going to die, and I really don't want to walk back with no phone charge, obviously. So that is where I'm going to stop, but it's actually been so nice. And there's a little bunny rabbit here, which is so cute. Oh my gosh, it just ran like near my feet. And that is all I filmed for this vlog, so thank you so much for watching and staying till the end. I appreciate your support so much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I really hope to see you in the next one, and I hope that you did enjoy today's kind of different style of video. But yeah, thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.